Hi! Welcome back to our channel. I am Grace.
And I'm Maya. And I'm Mia.
Yes.
We've been on a little hiatus.
Oh yeah, we have been on a little bit of a hiatus.
We're very, very sorry. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving, all the holidays combined, because we've been on that long of a break. Gotcha.
Has it been that long?
No.
I was gonna say I've seen videos.
It's just been Christmas and
Thanksgiving?
New Year's. No, just Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, that was an exaggeration. Anyway, we are back with a bang today because we have our second installment of Girl Talk.
What are some of your pet peeves?
Oh, okay. I have
Very
one.
important question.
I don't like when people say like that they've met someone twice. Like, oh, I've only met them twice. Because the reality is you've only met them once and then you saw them again. So I don't, like, it really bothers me. I correct people when they do this because they'll be like, oh, I've only met her like once or twice. I was like, no, you met her once and then you saw her again.
That's such a good point.
So that's
Kind of
my
annoying for the rest of my
That's
life.
annoying. It's annoying.
I don't think I've ever said that though.
No.
I don't think you've ever said
I've
that
only
either.
said, like, I don't know her, I know of her.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
Your dream future life.
Oh, to write. Make money off of writing.
Okay, you're not gonna get married, kids?
Well, yeah, obviously. I like to get married, kids. If I could live in New York City, that'd be dope. My dream would be to write in Manhattan, my husband and 2 children, Matthew, and the girl. So for a while, I really liked the name Karen, but I can't use that anymore.
No.
Because now Karen means other things. So I guess it would be Matthew and Claire.
Oh, I like that. How are you spelling
So
it though?
pretty.
Probably Claire.
Yeah.
It's classic, very classic.
And then if I could teach, that would also be great. So like writing on the side and teaching.
What
that'd be
type of
fun.
writing?
Just like, I don't know, like either fictional or like reflective.
For the
I haven't looked at IO
house-
much.
For the house, is it like a penthouse, like a apartment?
Well, with my whopping teacher salary, probably not, but probably like an apartment, just like a regular
I
standard apartment.
love it.
Love
We
it.
hope you achieve that.
Thank you.
Some role models of yours?
Some, so I can do like more than one.
Yeah.
Okay, my mom, obviously.
Good one. Good one.
My grandma, my dad,
I think this is exactly what Soph said.
my 2 sisters. Obviously you guys. My aunt, because she's super fun and is always dancing. And it's really
Yeah,
fun.
I wish.
My aunt, honestly, just like, oh, Mrs. Kane and Mr. Saccone
Yes.
are very good people to look up to if they're by chance watching. Yeah, I look up to them. They're very good role models. I look up to like everyone, so like
That's really good. You should learn from everyone in your life.
exactly. So,
What is the superpower that you would want?
to read people's minds, duh.
Wrong. Wrong answer.
Wrong.
Right answer.
You told me there was no wrong answers. I literally was asking. I was like, should I prepare? And you're like,
That's true. That's true. You're just being yourself, and we appreciate it. However,
right
that
answer.
is not the right answer.
no, it is because if
You
you're on.
think that's the right answer too?
Yeah,
what do
you could get anybody you wanted to date
Can you
if
do
you
it
could read their
selectively?
mind. Okay, so like if I'm on a date with someone and they're like, I don't like how Mia's hair is, I'll be like, oh, I'll do it again, a different way. Or they're like, oh, that wasn't funny. I'll be like, I'll never say that joke again. Or,
See,
you know?
because then you're changing yourself. For a
That's
man.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's true.
Correct answer is shapeshifting.
No.
No, shapeshifting is ideal because if I want to fly, I turn into a bird. Like, if I want to be small, I turn into a fly.
If you want to have 9 lives, you turn into a cat.
Yeah, or like, if I want to be invisible, turn into the table. Like,
You want to be a table?
I'm just saying I can be whatever I want.
She wants to be the table.
Either mind reading or invisibility for me. What is one thing you knew?
No.
What is one?
What is one thing you wish you knew? Calm down.
Oh, okay.
Your freshman year of high school.
That I'm probably not gonna marry the person I have a crush on, because that would
Come
have
on.
saved me a lot of
You and
heartache.
Tay-Tay.
Taylor Swift?
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Same thing.
If you're at that age, you're very like emotionally attached because these are like the first attachments you have with people. And the reality is, you will have more attachments than that. Like, they are not the peak. You are gonna find someone you like more,
Yeah.
and then that's not gonna work out. And then you're gonna find someone you like more, and then that's not gonna work out. And then you're gonna find someone else. So
And then
I
it's
guess
gonna
that would
work out.
hopefully.
Eventually. We don't know that part yet.
If you could change one thing about your personality, what would it be?
If I could change something about my personality, I generally like my personality. All the issues I've had with myself were not personality-wise. Like, I'm like proud of the personality I formed, because if I wasn't, I would like change it. But if there was one thing I could change about my personality, I'm very comparative of people. Like, if I were home tonight and I were in bed and I saw someone like with their friends, I'd be like, oh, they have a better life than I do.
Me too.
So I do that, and I think if I can be more realistic and less comparative, that would be very nice to do.
That's a good
I think
one.
I'd be happier.
We could all take a lesson from that.
Yes.
Would you rather have unlimited first class plane tickets or never have to pay for food at a restaurant again?
Never have to pay for food at a restaurant again. That's a very good question.
I travel
I can
too
play
much.
coach.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't think highly of
about that.
myself to
No.
be like, I can't do this. It's a chair.
Agreed.
That's easy,
Agreed.
obviously.
What would be the theme song for your life?
Okay, so I had to this comes off the top of my head because for Kairos, you have to pick the song
yeah.
that's reflective of your life, and so mine would definitely be Wish You Pain by Andy Grammer.
Wait, I don't know that one.
It's so good. It's basically, the first time I listened to the song, I remember it so well because I was at a Kohl's sitting waiting for my mom because she was like getting boots, I don't know. And so she's getting boots and she's taking a while, so I'm sitting there. And I see like on my recommended, like YouTube was like sending me something. They're like, you would like this song. And so I listened to it, and it's like
In Kohl's or?
in Kohl's. Yeah, I went like this. And the beginning was like, I'm just gonna spit it for you.
Okay, please do
So
so.
it's like, I hope your doubts come like monsters and terrorize your dreams. I hope you feel the lonely hopelessness and no one else believes. So it's saying all this stuff, it's negative stuff. And at first I'm thinking this is like a really like bitter breakup song, and I'm like, Andy, because I'm like, I know Andy Grammer's heart. I know he's a good guy. So this is just sounds like something he would say.
Okay.
And then it gets to the chorus, and it started to make so much more sense as to like why YouTube would think I would like this, because the chorus is, because I love you more than you could know, and your heart will grow every time it breaks. I know it sounds strange, but I wish you pain. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good song.
because I think a lot of my personality is because of negative things I've experienced.
Yeah.
And I think my journey to God is because of negative things I experienced.
Yeah,
Because for a while I was
definitely.
like, especially when I was like, well, bad stuff happened when I was younger, but like I would be like, I don't need God. I have my like friend that I met in math class. Like
No, I agree with you.
And I didn't need it, and it wasn't until I reached like a breaking point where I was like, oh my God, like I need something bigger than me. Like I can't,
Me
you
too.
know, like I
I
need
realized. Never mind.
like I need something bigger than me to heal from this, because clearly I can't do this on my own. It'd become too much, and I think if things hadn't become too much, I wouldn't have needed to turn to God in the way I needed to turn to him. So that would probably be my thing. I remember one night I like told my mom, this was like in 7th grade, I was like, I wish you were the person that could decide how my life went, because I know my mom loves me so much and wants what's best for me. And then I remember her just being like, you want me? And I was like, yeah, you love me. I was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, who else would I want to dictate my life? And she's like, how about the person that died on a cross for you?
She's like,
And I was like,
that sounds nice and all, but I still want you.
and I was like, wait, that's accurate. So it's very refreshing to know that a person who literally died for you is controlling what's gonna happen next.
Right. And you know what my favorite thing is? You say like, my mom has my best interest at heart. She loves me so much. Take that love, and you know that's unconditional, like will never stop, is so much more than anything you can imagine, and then multiply it by literally infinity.
I know.
And that's the love of God. Like,
The closer I've gotten to God over these past 2 years, I think I really found God like my junior year. Then I would like to say the nicer I become, because I would be so judgmental and stuff like that. And then you realize that, like, let's be real, like I would like to say that I'm a friendly person, but you better believe there are people I don't like. Like, you better believe it. Like,
of course.
and when I'm like holding that grudge, or when I'm being bitter, or when I'm being cynical or judgmental, I remember that God, who loves me so much, loves that person the equal amount that he loves me. So
Yes.
if I'm gonna stand there and bash that person and judge that person, who am I to do that when literally the King of Kings is literally head over heels in love with that person? And
Yes.
for me to like act like he loves me more, that's ridiculous. Like, he doesn't. It's equal. So why would I judge that person?
Right.
What advice would you give high school girls today?
So any grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're enough, like, genuinely, because I found that out after high school, like, after certain people went kerplunk. I realized that, like, the people that I was depending all my happiness onto were gone. So I was like, now what? And all my friends had gone to college, and I was home because I didn't go to college. And I really, like, I had to, well, I, like, online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like, I had to kind of, you know, like, depend on me for satisfaction and for joy. And I was so thrown off by that because I was like, I've never had to do this before. So suddenly I was like, I had to tell myself, like, oh, this person's out with this girl now and it's not me anymore. But that's okay.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean I can't have a good day. And that doesn't mean that I'm hideous. Or that doesn't mean that I did something wrong. Or so I think it would be, that you're enough and that you're not a nice person unless you're nice to yourself. And for a while, because I'm, like, very forgiving. Like, I'm a very forgiving person, yet I have held grudges on myself for relationships that went wrong or friendships that went wrong for years on end. Like, years on end.
Yeah.
And I held a grudge on myself, or I would be like, you're hideous, like, in the mirror and stuff like that. Imagine if I said that to like, you. Or
Exactly.
You. What kind of friend would I
Exactly,
be?
that's the thing. Like,
So I had to be my own friend and convince myself that, like, if I'm going to be so merciful to everyone else around me, like, in order for me to find satisfaction with myself, I can't be a jerk to myself.
yes.
So to be your own friend because you are worthy of a friendship.
I know. I feel like that's something that, like, is so much harder for teenage girls than, like, anyone else to just be like, yeah, like, I'm okay and I, like, can speak nicely to myself. For some reason, like, we're rude to ourselves and, like, I feel
Yes,
like
you
we're
guys
all
are.
ruder to ourselves than we are to any other human.
Oh, it's awful.
It's horrible.
Like, I'll literally be like, I didn't exercise today, I can't have dessert. What the? If I said that to you guys, would you ever talk to me again? I doubt
I would
it.
be like, I'm done. Goodbye.
Imagine if I was like, Grace, you're really gonna order a smoothie? Imagine.
right?
Picture if I said that. So I started to, like, my self-dialogue started to be, would I be okay if a friend said this to me?
Exactly.
And I'd be like, oh God, no. I would not be okay with that. Like, I would literally say to myself, oh shoot, he's with this person. My life sucks. Imagine if I, like, went to Io and was like, hey, I found out that the guy you used to talk to is with someone. Your life is horrible. Like, imagine. So that would be my advice. Talk to yourself the way you talk to others,
guys.
and you are nothing.
You guys are queens and perfect.
Yes. So that's all we have for you guys today. We hope you enjoyed the video.
Thank you so much for watching.
And thank you for being here, Mia.
You're welcome.
Okay, please remember to like,
Comment,
share,
and subscribe.
I'm Grace.
And I'm Aya.
And we're taking on the world. Bye!